Hello, my name is Julia Simone, and I love to tutor high school students in math and science, especially biology and chemistry. I think it's totally valid and more normal to be worried or anxious or sometimes like even shamed into not asking questions, or if you get a question wrong, what maybe some people's reactions might be to that. I think that a lot of the time what we think is gonna happen is a lot worse in our heads than what will actually happen if you were to be more vocal in class. But I do think that everyone is gonna have a certain level of hesitation to take that step. And for some people, if the hesitation is too big, that's totally valid. Being able to have a one-on-one or more intimate learning experience with, say, a tutor is very beneficial because it's a low stakes environment. This is not someone who's evaluating you. This is truly someone who's just there to help you understand and also give you guidance on moving forward. What are ways that you won't need me as a tutor anymore? What are ways that you can help instruct yourself and strategies that you can make for yourself? You putting in the work to piece things together seems to be really helpful for your learning. I like to frame it around balance. I think that sometimes there's a lot of pressure to have balance every single day, and that can not always be a good thing. I think that in the big picture, you want to have balance, but it's okay if on one day you said, today, what I really need to focus on is myself. Or today, what I really need to focus on is my physics exam tomorrow, or whatever it may be. I think that balance is something that is meant to be a big picture concept and not an everyday concept. And sometimes there's a lot of pressure to do all the things all the time every day. And that can end up being more overwhelming than it is helpful. It's so important to get outside and to get some fresh air. It's so important to chat with your friends and be with people who let you recharge and let your brain take a break. And it's also important to focus on your work so that you can feel confident in the classroom or during tests or when you're doing your homework. But sometimes it's okay if one of those things takes the lead for a period of time, as long as in the long run, you are still maintaining that balance. One of the most rewarding things to see as a tutor when someone says that they don't need you anymore, it's like the best news in the world because they're able to be that for themselves, and that's really awesome and really strong and really a sign of just really good learning. But the path to that, I think, is very personal, and I think that's a good thing, and I think that's the benefit of tutoring is that it's so personal.